Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. It is Saturday and I haven't really got up to too much since I posted my Wednesday bonus vlog, but today we are heading to Niagara-on-the-Lake. This is something that we have done in previous years with Chris's family. It's kind of their tradition that we go and we see a few plays and do dinner and such, but because of COVID, we didn't do that last year. And this year we are just gonna go for the day rather than stay overnight, see one play, go for dinner and things like that. So I thought I would take you along. I have heard from coworkers and just general social media that it's been a lot busier because no one can go anywhere, so they're going to Niagara-on-the-Lake. So we'll see how it is, and obviously because we're just going for a day trip, we can't fit in everything that we usually would, but I thought I would still try to take you along for that and then everything else that I get up to this weekend. One of my favorite houses here. It's I believe Trisha Romance's house, if you're familiar with the artist. It's not as well maintained as it used to be, but so beautiful. We are back from our little day trip. I honestly don't think I got to film that much. We had lunch when we got there and we saw the 1-hour play of Flush, which everyone seemed to really enjoy, which is great. And then we walked around and we tried to do some shopping, but it was very, very busy, a lot busier than it had been in previous years. A lot of the shops that we'd been in before and we loved in past seasons were different or not open. And it was just honestly so hot. So we ended up going to dinner early, and the place we would usually go is Peller Estates, but it was fully booked. So we just went to the golf club and had dinner and then came back. So hopefully included some clips, but I think we're really hoping that we can go back at Christmas time, which I did before and was just such a beautiful Christmas weekend experience. So hopefully I'll be able to take you guys back there and maybe show a little more next time. It is Sunday and I realize not much has happened in this vlog, and I'm hoping to get a bunch of stuff done today. But I thought I would number one update you on the wardrobe situation. So obviously it's still here and it's really great to hold a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't really fit well in the front. So on Friday night, I went to go give my neighbors back their sander and spent 2.5 hours just out there talking to them. I didn't really think it was that long until I looked at the time. But the man was the one who helped me carry the wardrobe here, and he is pretty committed to the project and said he would actually help us get it up the stairs. So hopefully when we can have maybe one other person, including him, we will be able to carry it up. And I'm thinking if we remove the doors and the shelves, that we'll be able to get it up there. So that is the current thought, but obviously nothing has happened. So what I was thinking is next weekend we were planning to go to the cottage, but it doesn't look like we're gonna go, and I'm gonna work on a project instead. Sorry, Lily was sneezing, so I thought I better stop filming for a second. So since we're not gonna go up next weekend, I'm thinking that I might start on the powder room project because I still just don't feel ready to work on that range hood. I'm sorry if you guys are looking forward to that. I'm just not there yet. But I wanted to share what my current plans and thoughts are for the powder room. So I'm gonna put up like kind of my inspo, my rough inspo on the screen. I fell in love with this wallpaper when Chris Loves Julia revealed their master bathroom and their little powder room. I don't know if it's called a powder room or just a toilet room when it's part of a bathroom, but anyways, they used this wallpaper, and while I loved it, it was a bit dark for me. I'm much more of a light person, but then I came across the lighter version of it And then I saw Studio McGee use it in a room. And I was already sold on it before that, but I was like, oh, it looks so pretty. This is definitely what I want to use. So I want to use, if you remember the shiplap that I did on the one section of the kitchen wall, I want to do that, but only like a half to 3/4 of the wall. And then the upper part, wallpaper it. So that is what I'm currently thinking, but I'm going to take you down and show you the powder room so you have a refresh on the situation. So we don't have a main floor bathroom. This is in the basement, and it's the only finished part of the basement. It's our powder room. So I don't like coming down here because it is very boring and dull, and there's nothing special going on. I just hung this piece of art up. This is the floor, which needs a really good clean because the grout is dirty, but there's just nothing going on in here. So I thought it would be really nice to make it have a special moment in here. So my thought is to have the vertical shiplap maybe come to like about here. See if I can pop out this. There we go. You can see it a bit better. And then the upper part, put that wallpaper. But there's like this kind of like bulkhead, I'm guessing it is venting or something. So I think if I wallpapered that, it would be less noticeable. And then obviously have a mirror here, a new light up here. You guys saw my kind of inspo. I don't know that those are exact. The only thing that I'm pretty positive about is the vertical shiplap and then the wallpaper. I did try to look at other wallpapers. If you guys are unaware, wallpaper is pretty expensive. For one roll of this wallpaper I want, it's about $220. I'm hoping I can get some sort of designer discount on it, but I'm not sure. And there's been a few wallpaper companies who have offered free wallpaper to me, but they don't have the one that I want. So I don't know, I'm not sure what to feel about those because obviously I would love to not pay for the wallpaper, but anyways, I think I only would need the one roll of the more expensive one, and Chris is just saying to get what I want. So I don't know, we can talk about that after I finish my little explanation here, but I don't want to do anything big in here. I don't want to remove the sink or the toilet or anything. I just want to give it a facelift. So I'm thinking of a new mirror, a new sconce, and this space really bothers me. I don't know what to do about it. I will put a picture up of a piece from IKEA that I thought would look really good here. It's just the problem of the bulkhead right here, that it would sit out unless we cut the legs down on it or did something. So I don't know if that is a future thing as well, and maybe I'm just going to do the shiplap and wallpaper for now. But that is kind of what I'm thinking, and then I'm going to get a rug to put in here as well. And the size of rug that I have at the front door and in the kitchen would fit perfectly. So I'm thinking that it would just warm in, or is that a word? No, it's not. Bring warmth to this room that feels very cold and just not nice. So I don't think that that should take very long to do. Like, I've done the shiplap before, that's pretty easy. Obviously, I'm probably gonna have to make some cuts when it comes to corners, but I'm hoping that if I buy the shiplap that's like pre-spaced, if you remember, like it has a little lip, that if they're all 8-foot boards, that I could just cut them in half and use all 4-foot boards. So I guess wherever 4 feet lands on here is maybe the ideal. So that is the current thought. So let's go and talk about the wallpaper a little bit more. So there's a few different wallpapers. Obviously, I'll put a full screen up of what the wallpaper I wanted looks like. But there are a few other ones that I did like. And also the benefit of these ones versus the other one. The first one that I love is traditional wallpaper. So you have to like paste the wall and this and that. But the other ones from the companies that offered to send me wallpaper is peel and stick, which means if I got tired of it in a year, I could peel it off very easily. So that may be a benefit. So these are the ones that I really liked and was considering. So the first one's like a little bit pinky. I like the print. And it also comes in an olive color, which I also liked. And I thought maybe the pinky colored one would be fun to add a little bit of color. The sagey other one, I guess, is less colorful. The next one I just thought was cool. I don't know if I 100% like it, but maybe the vertical shiplap I would do in a warmer color or something like that if I did that. I think in general this bathroom is probably going to have the shiplap painted maybe in the natural cream color of the cabinets. I'm just not positive. Clearly everything's up in the air with this, but just kind of going with it. And then I'll put up some other ideas for the wallpaper. But I would really appreciate your input if you strongly have feelings about any of them. I'm worried that I will start this project to put up all the shiplap and then have to wait a little bit to get the wallpaper, so that's also a consideration. But I feel like wallpaper is such a commitment unless you do the peel and stick, because you're gonna have it for a while. So that's why I'm just trying to think this through and not kind of jump on anything. I also did a little bit of online shopping this week, so let me show you one of the things I'm super excited about. I also just want to remind you before I show you everything in my videos is always linked in the description box. If you look just below the title of the video, you can expand the description and everything is linked there. The dress that I'm wearing is linked there. Sometimes household items that I've showed you is linked there. All of the wallpapers I've showed you will be linked there. And all the things I'm about to show you are linked there. So I hope you find that helpful. And also, I guess since I'm mentioning it, I will say that I have been working on upgrading my website. Someone gave me some feedback that things are hard to navigate. So now at the very top, there's a button that says shop. So you can shop my home, my kitchen. You can also just shop a bunch of items that I like. I'm gonna try to keep updating it. So any lighting, like I've been looking at lighting, I don't own it, but I really like it, so I've been linking it, things like that. And also, I'm not sure if you guys understand this or not, but the way that a lot of bloggers and influencers make money is through affiliate links. So basically, we have a platform where we can link from a bunch of different websites, and if we inspire a purchase, so if you saw something I talked about and you liked it and we inspired you to purchase it, we would get a really small commission. So for instance, something I'm gonna show you that I ordered from Target is around $50 and I would make like $2.50 commission or something like that. So whenever you buy things from my description box or from my website, that is often why it is that way. So it helps fund more projects for me to do for you guys. And that's kind of how I do it. I always try to, like, any money that I make off of my blogging, I try to put back into creating content for you. That's just how I've always been doing it. But anyways, hopefully that gives you a little insight into how some blogger things work in addition to paid collaborations and whatever, which I'm not going to go into right now. So I'm probably going to have to pop a picture on the screen because I don't know how bad this is going to look, but I was looking for a friend for a lamp for her house and came across this one. We don't like the shade, but I like the distressed look of the base. So we both ended up ordering them because it was $92.99, and if you sign up for their emails, you get 10% off. So it was like $80 something. So we each ordered one, and the plan is to get more of like a kind of a white creamy colored light that's got like the angled lamp shade. So that was one thing that we got, but also we decided to place a Target order. So back when the borders were open, there was a company called Cross Border Pickups where they would give you an address with like, I think like a unique client ID, and you would order whatever you wanted to their warehouse, and then you could drive across the border from Niagara Falls to get it. So in 2019, I did that when we were in Niagara on the Lake for the plays, like we did this weekend, and got my Anthropologie Primrose mirror, as well as our bed set, because we're living in the condo. And now maybe they did this before, I don't know, but same concept. However, they bring it across the border, and you could either pick it up from their warehouse, which I think is in Mississauga, or they will ship it to your house for more money, and I think it's around $8 a package. Anyways, so my friend we kept talking about doing this, and I said, let's just do it. So she put together a big list of things that she wanted, and I helped her with that because we were picking stuff for her house that she's still working on, kind of getting those finishing pieces. But there was something that was on my mind for quite a while, and you guys are going to think maybe it's a little bit silly, but I was excited by it. And I just wanted to order one thing in case it ended up being super expensive, but I thought it was a good test run. So let me show you what I got. So I ended up ordering this log holder, and it's with Studio McGee and Target. And I just thought it looked super cute because we obviously have a fireplace and it's wood burning, so I think it will be perfect. So I'm really excited for that. So let me show you what she ordered, and I helped pick out some of the things, but they're gonna look really, really good in her house. And I'm kind of jealous because I need a side table and I should have ordered this. So here is the side table. I've been looking at side tables for her, but also for myself, and it seems like people prefer round side tables beside their sofas, like designers in general. That's what they do. We also tried to get this faux plant, but it wouldn't ship. It was out of stock. We got this piece of art, which we don't have a spot for it, but we just generally liked it, so we thought that was good. And then she got this lamp, which is like a faux wood base. And that's the kind of lampshade that we're hoping to get for this, but we don't know where we're gonna get it from. But anyways, that is what we got. I'm gonna wrap the vlog up. I hope you enjoyed seeing what my plans are for the powder room. I would love your feedback on that. Also, I haven't said this in a long time, but if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. Kind of my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I know isn't that many, but I think that the audience for YouTube is different than the audience for Instagram and other social platforms, and kind of building it up, it's taking a long time. But I'm hoping by the end of the year, I'll reach 1,000. I feel like that's an attainable goal, but I'm not positive. Even better if I can make it within a year of starting this channel, but I don't think that's possible. Also, hopefully some of those items that I ordered will show up this week, so I can't wait to show you those. I'm not gonna promise a video on Wednesday, but I'm really hoping that I will be able to put out a Wednesday video. So just keep an eye on the channel for that. And that's another good reason why you should subscribe, because you can have notifications for when I do post a video. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope you've been enjoying the beautiful weather that we've been having lately.